What's up guys, Anti-Thesis here with another Summer War video, and today we're gonna break down Dragon's B10. Okay. I'm doing this video kasi na-realize ko lang na padami ang players, ang Filipino players. So, Filipino community is getting larger, and it's very noticeable sa social media pages ng Summer War. And I know I'm admin ako ng 143, that's why napapansin ko, and madami ang new players, so welcome sa lahat ng bagong players ng Summer's War. I welcome you to the game, and one of the biggest challenges for new players is to have a dragon speed tank. Alright, now para ma-accommodate natin and maging guide ito for all players of all levels. I'm going to make a video that breaks down how to do Dragon's B10 depending sa kung ano yung grade or status mo as a player in the game. Okay, so we're gonna collect that and make a wish muna and do just that. Let's see what we get. And I'd like to say shout out to the people at channel 143 of the global server. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? I hope you are enjoying the game so far. We got a lot of updates and stuff. Let's head to channel 143. Hi guys. Now recording. Taas pa sa mga ninja who is in the channel. Tao po. Tao po. Alright, since mukhang walang tao sa channel, let's get on to Dragon's B10. Alright, first and foremost, ang requirement natin for doing Dragon's B10 is supposedly you're already able to farm Giant's B10. Alright, so I have a Giant's B10 video for on my channel, so hanapin nyo na lang. I have a Giant's B10 video. I have their guide. But for Dragon's B10, there are generally 4 kinds of teams na nakikita that could be suitable for each and every player depende sa kung anong level niya. My recommendation lang talaga, or my prerequisite is kaya nyong mag-hunt ng those giants. That's like that's prerequisite. Means like kung gusto nyo madaling yung magawa ito, dapat nakapag-hunt kayo ng runes sa giants, particularly swift runes. Basically you can be able to finish Dragon's B10 with just swift and energy runes coming from giants. So the first kind of team that you can use for Giants B10 for Dragon's B10 is the pre-Veromos team. Assuming na sobrang malas mo sa summon, hindi ka makasama ng pang-fuse ng Veromos, then you can use this instead. You can use Konamiya. This is what I call as the pre-Veromos. What you call it? This is the pre-Veromos lineup, and it's consisted of Konamiya that replaces Veromos. That's going to be the cleanser because Veromos cleanses. So this is the pre-Veromos lineup. Megan as your buffer, Beladian as your healer, Darian for your damage control, and Bernard for your speed boost. So these monsters are on Swift. This guy is on energy something. It could work on Swift. Economy is on Swift. Shannon is on Swift. Darian is on refresh, but it works even if it's all energy. It works because Darian is there just for sustained damage. Downside of this lineup is there is no damage dealer. There is no dedicated damage dealer, not even in stock. So it takes quite a long time matagal siya matapos. But for those who really do not have for those players or new players who still haven't got the Vermos fused up, this is an option you can have. And as you can see, it's going to take a while. So yeah, I'll be putting this on fast forward once I can. As I mentioned kanina, you just need to be able to farm runes from giants. That's the correct mistake. To be able to do Dragon's Weekend, you need to be able to collect runes or hunt runes from Giant's Weekend. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard. Nahirapan talaga kayo. It's like parang kumuha kayo ng thermodynamics na subject, pero wala kayo nag-take pa ng unit for physics 101 or 102, plus chemistry 101, I think. Yeah, so ganun yung gagawin nyo kung mag-Dragon's Beaten kayo nang walang runes pa kayo nakukuha from Giant's Beaten. Alright. But for those new players na hindi pinalad na magkaroon ng Vermos or makakuha ng Vermos na fuse materials and gusto nyo nang nakapag-farm ng Giant's Beacon but hindi pa rin kayo makakuha ng materials for fuse and Vermos, you can do this lineup. However, the downside nga talaga is masyado siyang mabagal. You can see naman, it's quite obvious na the run is very slow. Although we're almost there. Okay. Nag-fail pa si Belody yun. Nag-fail pa uli. Alright, we got the Death Break, a dot. Okay. And the role here is Bernard, speed boost, Bella for heal, and for removing immunity. The same goes for Megan, who's being a attack and defense booster. Konamiya siya yung nagre-replace kay Vermos for doing cleanse. Otherwise, madededs lahat if hindi niya maka-cleanse yung dots coming from the tower and from the dragon itself. Dead kayo. So, damage scales from the number of dots. Yung skill no, I think it's this. Yeah. Oh no, this one? No. This one, or I think it's coming from the tower. Okay. As you can see there, we're able to clear that out with mediocre swift runs. But the runtime is 5 minutes. Runtime is 5 minutes. Okay. Now, next. What comes next is for those who nakapag-fuse na, if for example, you open a premium pack and nakakollect na kayo ng fuse materials, this is the pre-fuse or the post-Vermos and post-Sigmarus stage. You can finish Dragon's Beaten with at a higher pace, at a faster rate, and in my opinion, the best way to do it is for it to be as safe as possible. Although I have here my Sigmarus and Fight runes, but take for example that Sigmarus is on Fatal Blade. Okay, Sigmarus lead. My Vermos is on Fight, on Swift, Violent Fight. Sorry, Violent Fight. That's it, and we have here Beladion. There's Megan, and yeah, this guy here, Spectra. I highly suggest these monsters to be used for a dragon speed hunting if you're able to fuse, because you'll be able to clear the dungeon a little bit faster. I'm guessing this is going to be somewhere around 3 minutes, and practically speaking, this is the lineup I used after I was able to fuse Veramos, and then I fused Sigmarus about a month later. And I didn't spend much time farming or hunting dragons without a Sigmarus, because Sig makes the run faster, and I built a Spectra, so I replaced Spectra with I sub Spectra for Bernard. So Spectra, as you all know, is somewhat of a counterpart with Bernard. Spectra slows the enemy down, whereas Bernard speeds the team up. So it's almost it yields about the same thing, because with Bernard you get a speed boost 30%. With Spectra you get a slow debuff that slows down the enemy for 30%. Now this is a little bit faster because we have a dedicated hitter, that's Sigmarus. Plus we have two doctors in Veramos and Megan, so that's going to make the run a little bit faster. But since the damage isn't that damaged, hindi siya ganun kasakit, hindi din siya ganun kabilis. But it's very much safe because we have heal, we have a slow, we have a cleanser, we have an AoE hitter that does what you call it, attack debuffs sa kalaban. So yeah, the run is very safe. And for those who are wondering, I have my Spectra on Violent actually. I have Violent runes in Spectra because, well, for TOA purposes. And your runes in Spectra for TOA isn't that great, but yeah, she does fine. Spectra is okay. Or poison, blah blah blah, like that. Slow, and yeah. Commonly for a dragon speed team, that's this safe. Yeah, see that's 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes. I'm going to show you my Spectre runes. Let's see. The Spectre runes. Yeah, we have your Violent Focus. It's not that great. That's speed, defense, HP. Nothing spectacular about it. I mean, it's not even max skill, but yeah, you get the idea. And it's not that fast. That's just plus 76. That's not too hard to get. The same goes for my Megan. Hello Megan, let me see your runes. Yeah, 144. But if you ask me, 120 is way much, very much sufficient. It's sufficient enough. My Sigmarus is just, well, it's just a 92% crit rate, but it's quite slow. It's not that hard hitting. My Veramos is just in pretty much the average runes. Speed, HP, not maxed yet. My Belladea is, yeah, I think this is the monster which I have the best runes in this lineup. Swift, no, it's Energy, Determination, and Nemesis. But you can get by with Swift, with a Swift energy set, if you ask me, or a Swift whatever. Right. Now, as for the fast run, or that's a 2-minute run. The first one is a 5-minute run. The second one is a 2-minute run. If you don't have a Sigmarus yet, and you just have just fused a Veramos, you can substitute. Take for example a Vertihill if you farmed when it was an HOH monster, or you can just sub in with Bernard and have Veramos as a lead, and it's going to be just about the same run, 2 to 3 minutes, give or take a few. And lastly, as for speed runs, this is somewhat a setup which requires a little bit more, or high-grade runes. So you really need water hitters or heavy nukers, if you ask me. For some, the most farmable option is Theomorphs. Although my Theomorphs isn't built for doing dragons, it's built to withstand some sort of hits. It's speed crit damage attack. Although I have here large HP percentages. Okay, so that's my Theomorphs. But if you are really going for a fast run, Vertihill is one of the most essential. Kailangan yung Vertihill talaga for the attack or boost. The Vertihill is on random runes. This is fight, shield, speed, crit damage, HP. Yeah, that works just fine. I have there a Theor, and the simplest speed run for me, if you ask me, is if you have if you build 3 Tarks. 3 Tarks, that's it. 3 Tarks, Vertihill, Galleon, and 3 Tarks. It doesn't matter what the runes of the Tarks are, what the rune combinations are, but you just have to do speed crit damage attack Tarks, 3 of them. Even with fatal, all of them having fatal blade runes, make them as fast as possible, as high crit damage as possible, and as high crit rate as possible, and as high attack as possible. You can get by with like a 75% crit rate, and it's going to be easy. Unfortunately, dadalawa yung Tark na nabibuild ko pa, and I don't think I'll be building a 3rd one soon. But it does okay. Now, if any of you have Fire Twins or the Fire Chakram, the Shaina, and a Water Boomerang Warrior, then it's going to be a hell of a lot faster with, take for example, a Vertihill, a Galleon, and those 2. Or a farmable option would be a, a Kali. Vertihill Kali plus the twins, and probably another Tark. And speedruns is going to be crazy up there because, well, it's going to be really a fast run. Although I think this one had bad RNG, and it's going to be like a minute and something. Yeah, the boss was able to hit, but yeah, that's that. A minute or so. A minute 08 because of bad orange. Right. Let me show you something that's going to be fun. Here's another way. If you don't have a Galleon but you do have a Vertihill, if you do have a Vertihill and don't have Galleon, your the alternate monster you can use is this guy. Where's the Kali? You can do this lineup, and if you have twins, then it's going to be awesome. Plus another water hitter from a Tark will do. Where's Tark? Right. Where's the Tark? This is an option. You can see my Tark right there. Fatal guard. It doesn't make sense why it's on guard runes, but it's the guard. It's the runes with the correct stats. And the turn order for here is best if you have Kali move first. Well, unfortunately, my Kali is slow, so it's going to move somewhere in between. And this isn't a speed tune. This isn't speed tune, so yeah, you have to forgive it. Blah blah blah. If this doesn't run that fast, I have to apologize, because Kali should be the one to go first and cast that attack buff. But it's going to be alright in my opinion. There we go. So much damage coming from the Tark, and Tark's runes aren't even maxed, if I'm not mistaken. This would have been really better if Kali is on a high speed build, but I usually use Kali for Guild Wars with with Rakuni and Konami. That's how I use Kali most of the time. So my economy is a little bit fast. Resurges Cali with an attack buff, boom, and then Raccoon comes next. Resurges Cali again for a third skill. Yeah. And that's the problem right there. If Cali goes, Cali doesn't go first. He uses the tectonic shift without having God of Fire attacks buff, and that's quite a problem. And there we go. Hey, I think this one was faster because the boss wasn't able to hit. Oh, it's 124. Oh yeah, because Shaina doesn't what does Shaina do? I think this one. Yeah, decrease the attack bar by 15%. Okay, right, it's that. So this would have been really fast if Cali goes first. I'm going to have to wait for FRR to do that or invest some mana. Although I don't think I have the exact rules yet in order for me to make Cali that fast. But you can see that the twins are just on level 35, and that's a decent run. Alright, that's that. Did I miss something? I hope not. So with this video, I hope madami akong matulungan na bagong players, especially sa Facebook page na Shao 143. Wherein doon ko ito post mamaya. I'll be posting this on YouTube and I'll be sharing the link, of course. So if this helps you out, don't forget to click on the subscribe button, and I'll see you in game. Anti-Thesis out. What's up? See you guys later.